you're just going to say. All right, ready? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to City Hall. We're going to start our commendations and proclamations. So we gather, as we do every Tuesday, to acknowledge individuals, businesses, and organizations who make it a priority to positively impact our community by making a difference in the lives of others. This morning, at-large Councilman Roland Barrera will be assisting me with reading our proclamations. So our first proclamation our commendation honors Mr. Jerry Mango for his over 45 years of exemplary service and leadership in promoting tennis and aquatic programs across the Coastal Bend community. So now I'll read the commendation. So it is a privilege to honor Jerry Mango for his 45 years of exceptional service, leadership, and lasting impact on the Corpus Christi community through tennis and youth mentorship. Jerry Mango's journey is one defined by perseverance, by purpose, and a deep belief in the power of mentorship. Born in Venezuela and raised in Peru, he came to the United States in 1971, carrying with him a strong work ethic and a lifelong commitment to service, values that would shape both his career and his legacy in the Coastal Bend. Jerry began coaching tennis in the Corpus Christi area in 1979 and went on to serve for decades at Oak Ridge Club in Portland, North Shore Country Club, and the Corpus Christi Country Club, where he has led tennis programs for more than 23 years. Along the way, he built strong adult and junior programs and created opportunities for countless young athletes, many of whom earned college scholarships because of the foundation he provided early in their lives. Recognizing the importance of starting young, Jerry founded the Shark Tennis Academy, which I'll never forget. We were part of that. A program for children 10 and under that introduced tennis through discipline, encouragement, and of course, fun. For many families, this program marked the beginning of a lifelong connection, not only to the sport, but to the values that Jerry instilled. Young boys he once coached grew into accomplished men, several of whom went on to establish tennis foundations of their own, carrying forward the lessons he taught them. Beyond the court, Jerry gave significant service to the profession itself, holding leadership roles with the Coastal Bend Tennis Association, the Corpus Christi Tennis Association, and the USPTA Tennis Division, where he proudly served as president. His career has been recognized with the RSPA Texas Division Tut Burtson Lifetime Achievement Award in 2026, the USPTA Texas Tennis Professional of the Year in 2022, and the USPTA National Industry Excellence Award in 2013. So it is with sincere appreciation and gratitude that we honor Jerry Mango for a lifetime of service, a lifetime of leadership, and absolutely a legacy that continues to shape lives and strengthen our community. Jerry, thank you.
As everybody knows here, it's all about a team, and I want to recognize my wife because she is my number one teammate. We have worked together in the same office, 4 feet across from each other, for about 40 years. Penny's specialty is swimming. Mine was tennis, so we've always been the director of tennis and swim. And yes, it's all about the kids. And I've enjoyed, in fact, Zach Williams, who is in the back, is taking my place at the Corpus Christi Country Club. Interesting fact, his coach was one of my kids, one of the juniors at North Shore, in Oak Ridge and at North Shore Country Club. So the legacy continues, and I will always continue teaching, and it's all for the kids. And I enjoyed working with Jude for many, many years. So thank you all very much. Thanks for this honor, and this is amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll take a picture. That was perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
So nice. Thank you, Jerry. Take care. Congratulations. Absolutely. Yes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay, our next proclamation celebrates the 40th MLK Commemorative March, which signifies Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy by promoting civil rights and equality within our community. Now, Councilman Barrera will read the proclamation.
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was founded by 22 young African-American female college students in 1913 on the campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C. The sorority has a 113-year history of championing humanity, justice, public service, civil rights, and women's rights specifically by participating in the National Women's Suffrage Voting Rights demonstration held in 1913 in Washington, D.C. And whereas Delta Sigma Theta sororities alumni demonstrate accomplishments in many fields, members include Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, former Secretary of U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development Marcia Fudge, retired U.S. Navy four-star Admiral Michelle Howard, former U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch, the late Shirley Chisholm, Queen Latifah, the late Aretha Franklin, and the late Cicely Tyson, just to name a few. And whereas each year in the month of January, the Corpus Christi alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated comes together to commemorate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., including a celebration march that reminds us of our interdependence and reaffirms the sorority's commitment to the betterment of our communities through civility and service.
So now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim January the 19th of 2026, the 40th annual Martin Luther King holiday celebration and commemorative March Day in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we encourage all citizens to commemorate the birth of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and know that his legacy lives on.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. I'm the current president of the Corpus Christi Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. I just want to say thank you to the community for supporting this event. It branches back many years, decades. It's really a blessing to be able to commemorate the 40th anniversary of this event here. I want to thank the members of our sorority who showed up today. Always a force, always present, and always eager to affect change. And that really is what our sorority is about. So thank you for being here. We want to again invite the community to the march. It's always held on the holiday. Remember, a day on, not a day off. So it'll be Monday, January 19th. We'll start at noon at the Nueces County Courthouse, have a brief commencement ceremony. From there, we'll march about a mile to the Church of the Good Shepherd, and we'll have another brief program to conclude. I even think we're going to have some City of Corpus Christi staff members participating in the program. So we always want to thank the city for being a valued partner, a great partner in this event and helping us just get the word out. We really appreciate it. Any updates about our program will be on our Facebook page if you follow the Corpus Christi Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority. Again, it's a great opportunity. We love to serve the community, and we really invite everyone. This is an event for everyone to come engage with your fellow neighbors, maybe learn something, and learn ways to really take action just to make our community, our state, and our nation a more just and equitable world for everybody. Thank you.
course. Okay, our final proclamation recognizes January as Human Trafficking Awareness Month and encourages communities to stand together in solidarity to ensure that every citizen is free from exploitation. And now Councilman Barrera will read the proclamation.
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas human trafficking is a heinous crime that violates the dignity, safety, and freedom of individuals affecting communities across the United States and right here in the Coastal Bend. And whereas the city of Corpus Christi recognizes that combating human trafficking requires vigilance, education, prevention, and a unified effort among local agencies, nonprofits, families, and citizens. And whereas New Life Refuge Ministries have been instrumental in raising awareness, providing specialized residential care for child survivors, equipping youth with internet and phone safety education, and training partners, teachers, and professionals to recognize and prevent trafficking. And whereas New Life Refuge Ministries, through its prevention programs, community partnerships, and restorative support services, continues to serve as a vital resource in our city's efforts to protect children and empower survivors. And whereas the city of Corpus Christi is committed to supporting initiatives that defend vulnerable children, promote public education, and mobilize the community to identify, prevent, and report trafficking. And whereas January is nationally recognized as Human Trafficking Awareness Month, a time for communities to stand together in solidarity with survivors, honor frontline advocates, and ensure that every citizen is free from exploitation.
And now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim January of 2026 Human Trafficking Awareness Month in Corpus Christi, Texas, and encourage all residents to learn the signs of trafficking, support prevention and recovery efforts, and join organizations such as New Life Refuge Ministries in protecting the most vulnerable among us.
Thank you. We really appreciate the support not only of our city, but also, as you can see, our local law enforcement is one of our valued partners in fighting this crime. They really get to do the rescue work and the investigative work. We do the restorative work and the educational piece. And then we also, like I said, have partners, and they are a very important partner to us. So we couldn't do it without the work that they do. And we are grateful for the support of the city of Corpus Christi, and our mayor has always been willing to be there for us whenever we need it, so we're appreciative of that. And so it's kind of red. Human Trafficking Month, the color is obviously blue. And just real quick, I guess we kind of kicked off our inaugural Run Against Trafficking last Saturday, and we will be having our big Boots and Bling event on January the 23rd. So that's kind of how we bring awareness to this month, is with several events going on. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. So next we have a very special presentation. I bet everyone thought that the holidays were behind you, but we have a little more cheer to bring to your season as we recognize the winners of the 2025 Mayor's Sparkling Christmas Lights Contest presented by the AEP Foundation. So for the months of November and December, the Downtown Management District team in partnership with the downtown businesses brought the holiday spirit to life by decorating and illuminating the heart of our city. Those holiday installations included lighting up 3 downtown parks, the historic Artesian Park, La Retama Park, and Water's Edge Park, 33 city blocks, and 12 downtown streets. So we had over 93,000 lights total that lit up downtown, from trees to candy canes to Christmas trees. We had so many, which is amazing. So this contest presented by the AEP Foundation started in 2018 and is so much fun for everyone. Community inclusive event that provides downtown businesses the opportunity to put their decorating skills to the test as they decorated their buildings, their storefronts, and windows during the holiday season. So with generous funding provided by AEP Foundation, participants stood a chance to win cash prizes totaling over $13,000 in 5 different categories, including the highly coveted Holiday Champion. So this year saw the return of the People's Choice Award, empowering the community to vote for their favorite decorations. Regardless of who our winners are today, I want to sincerely thank every property owner, every business owner, entrepreneur, and artist who participated and lit up downtown for the holidays. I would now like to invite Arlene Madrano, the Executive Director of our DMD, to kick off the award ceremony and give out those fun awards. Arlene?
Thank you. This is much more fun than the last presentation I gave. So I want to thank all 26 businesses who participated in this year's Sparkling Christmas Lights contest presented by AEP. We were absolutely blown away by the efforts and time that everyone put into decorating their storefronts for the community to enjoy. The purpose of the contest is to honor the tradition of bringing holiday joy and cheer to the people of Corpus Christi and to visitors of Corpus Christi, to support businesses who work year-round to bring us goods and services. So being able to host this event for the 8th year in a row is truly an honor for the DMD, and we're grateful for our presenting sponsor, the AEP Foundation, for trusting us to bring this event to life again. Here with me today is Griselda Calzada, Regional External Affairs Manager for AEP Texas, who is going to help us present these awards for the 2025 winners.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Griselda Calzada. I'm the Regional External Affairs Manager for AEP Texas, and we are so honored to be here today to present these awards to the folks that helped lighten up our Christmas and start the Christmas spirit right in downtown Corpus Christi. We are honored to be the sponsors of this annual event and be able to bring this public space to the communities and the visitors of Corpus Christi. So without further ado, let's get started.
Okay, so all of you here today know you've won something, but you don't know what exactly. When we call your business name, please come up to accept your award and stay standing, because we'll do one group photo for the whole category. Each category, there is a second runner-up, a first runner-up, and the category winner, and each will receive a cash prize. So in the category of Best Window Display, we have second runner-up, Access Tattoo and Body Piercing. First runner-up, 2020 Vintage. And the winner of Best Window Display, TM Wildflowers Emporium, owned by Terry Moore. So y'all come on up. Okay. Yep. Hey, thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay. In the next category, and we can save the applause till the end to save on time because I know we have a council meeting coming up. In the category of Best Window Paint, we have second runner-up, Impact Marketing. First runner-up, El Camino, Comida and Bar. And the winner of the Best Window Paint is Water Street Oyster Bar. They are bringing it. Yeah, let them. Okay, y'all file in. Two. Here, you get to hold that. Oh, I get to hold that? Yeah.
Thank you, Arlene.
All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, next category is Best Use of Lights. We have second runner-up, Mully's Irish Pub. First runner-up, Harrison's Landing. And the winner of the Best Use of Lights is the Goldfish Bar by Houston Boswell and Mike Schreiber. Great. Yeah, they keep it. Oh. Right? We don't have goldfish here? No. Goldfish isn't here. All right, thank you. Congratulations. Here, I'll take this from here. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, in the category of People's Choice, this is the only category that empowers the community to choose and celebrate their favorite display. So we had the community vote from December 5th through December 31st, and the community voted for People's Choice Award second runner-up, Wildflowers Emporium, first runner-up, Harrison's Landing, and the winner of the People's Choice Award, the Bridge Bar, owned by Genevieve Cantu. I have no idea. No. No, she's behind. Congratulations. And the last category is the Holiday Champion. So the highly coveted Holiday Champion Award is presented to the business earning the highest overall score. So second runner-up is the Executive Surf Club. First runner-up, House of Rock. And the Holiday Champion is, don't go too far, Genevieve, because it's the Bridge Bar. Okay, let's.
Okay, well, congratulations to all the winners of the 2025 Mayor's Sparkling Christmas Lights Contest, and thank you to all who participated, all of the downtown businesses. It means a lot, and it makes for a wonderful tradition. Through your efforts, downtown Corpus Christi became a premier holiday destination. So we're excited to continue this tradition next year, so we'll see what that season brings us. Everybody's got to kick up their game, whatever the bar did, or the bridge. Yeah, they have it down. Wow. Thank you all, and this concludes our commendation period, and we'll start the council meeting here momentarily.